Welcome back to another Backpage gaming video. Today you are joining myself and Rob.
Hello there.
As we take a look at some custom tactics, they were inspired by a Reddit post a couple of months ago by Tio Dolo. Really good tactics, really good basis, and it's like we always say, don't copy tactics exactly. Boris did a video, about a week ago, covering them and changing them a bit, and I thought, they were really good, and I wanted to give them a spin, Rob, and I want the people to know how good these tactics are because. Yeah. I was a devout 4-3-1-2 player.
Yeah, me too still. So
I've converted, Robbie.
Really?
So as you can see, this is the team that I use. I sub off Casemiro for João Felix.
I was going to say, surely.
I do not use Casemiro on the wing, believe it or not. And these are the tactics. They're pretty simple, Rob, but there's one specific instruction that makes everything work. So we've got balanced 5-7.
Yeah.
7's kind of the default, isn't it now, I think?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of 7 depth.
You get your automatic offside traps.
Yeah. And
generally, it makes it a lot more effective than drop back because your players are pumping up, like that. It's AI.
You've got to pump it up, as they say.
Exactly. Offensive style is balanced again. Width 3. You get
3.
Natural
Yeah,
width
it's very
anyway.
narrow.
Yeah, you get. Well, this is the thing. You get a natural width with the 4-2-3-1, so you've always got an option down the wing.
Yeah.
But I like. So if you imagine, you've got your cam, your left mid, right mid, your striker. They always are cutting in, always with 3 width.
Yeah.
You get so many options in the attack, because that's the thing that people need to understand, that it's 3 width when you've got the ball.
Yeah.
When you're attacking. If you've not got the ball, it's 5. So you get that natural out ball after defending, and then when you're attacking, they come narrow and get passing options in the final third. It's honestly a huge.
Yeah. Wide formations just aren't really a thing, are they? In the past few years, to be honest, really. Like 4-3-3 is hot gabagoo. Never. Yeah.
I remember it was like FIFA 14, 4-3-3 attack was quite good.
Yeah. 4-3-3 was good back in day dot. Yeah.
Players in the box 7. Players.
A lot of players in the box.
All right, they run. As you can see, this is formation.
Oh, Watford kit.
Yeah, big Watford fan. Dini! We love him. You don't. But we've got João Felix here.
Not Casemiro.
No. But it's all comes down to personnel, Rob. So you've got your two. You've got your cam and your striker. Your cam is going to be a big goal scorer for me. Your striker is kind of like, believe it or not, he drops back more than your cam.
Yeah.
These two are interchanged so much.
Yeah.
It's great. And then these two, you basically want skillful players that can hold up the ball a bit.
Like Busofa.
Felix. Yeah. And Ousmane are really good at that.
Yeah.
Instructions. I'm only going to do these tactics quickly because we've got some gameplay for you lads as well. Hazard is on false 9, Rob, and come back on defence.
Okay. So he does drop quite deep.
It makes it into somewhat of a 4-2-4 almost.
Mm-hmm.
It's a really interesting formation. You'll see it in the clip shortly. Cam, stay forward. And these wide lads, we've got to get into the box crosses and free roam. That can give them the freedom to come inside a bit more.
Yeah.
As does the pill. Same on him.
Fucking hell.
Then we've got stay back up while attacking, cut passing lanes and cover centre on Essien.
Yeah.
You want a destroyer. You want an Essien, a Vieira, a Kessie, that type of card.
Yeah.
A Kuna. I've got cut passing lanes, cover centre and get forward. Obviously, he's club 90 now. 96 rated Acuna is
not
to be trifled with. And then it's the classic stay back on your wide centre. I don't even know what I said there. Your fullbacks. Yeah, so I'll get the clips now. Jesus, I'm having a stroke, I think.
What's happening?
I'll get the clips now. Okay, so into the clips. Rob, as you can see, we've got our 4 attackers here. And as you can see, the main difference between 4-1-2-1-2 and this formation is that we've got wide options. I think with your standard 4-1-2-1-2, you can have a play here, and then your 2 here.
Yeah.
You're very narrow. But if you watch the clip in just a moment as it goes forward, Dembele is drifting out wide already. He's drifting out wide.
Spreads the defence a bit.
spreads the defence, and it gives you an option. It gives them something to think about, which is the main thing. You can see Neymar's making runs here, and I believe I just run... No, I'd pass it forward to Neymar. And then I just want to pause it here.
There.
This Acuna here, this Acuna Matata.
Yeah.
He is one of the most important players on the team because...
Yeah, he's a free man.
He's the free man. He gives you an option that you wouldn't have normally. Your CDMs would be, a bit further. Your centimids would still be running up.
Yeah.
In 4-2-3-1 or 4-1-2-1-2, I should say. Sorry. And you've got a big overload in the box, which doesn't. I don't think it happens very often.
Not particularly, no.
Not really, no. But I believe that I do a bit of skills here, and generally just fuck it up actually. But as you can see, defensively, Essien is still tracking back just here.
Yeah.
I do make a rash challenge there, but you've got a lot of defensive cover, which I think when you're attacking heavily in 4-2-2, you don't end up with that much.
Yeah, you can get quite spread sometimes.
You get caught really badly, and then as you can see here, I missed the time, the pass big time.
Was that your fullback there? Or was that Usman?
That's Usman. So that's Usman. We've got Ramos here. I should have passed then.
Yeah.
Right then, because he is gone with the wind.
Yep.
As you can see down here, Usman would be running down there, and it's a big overload. He'd be running.
Yeah.
It would have been lights out for the guy, but I missed time the pass. It happens, even to top 200 players like myself. It happens. But there, Rob, you can see this is my striker.
Yeah.
That's my cam, and he's the one that's running in behind. And that's what I mean about needing two players that interchange really well. I think that's why I like Hazard and Neymar in that position so much.
Yeah.
Because they do genuinely feel like, doing the same. And as you can see there, you've just got men running forward, giving you options. Get a bit unlucky maybe with that. I probably shouldn't have taken the shot maybe so early. Neymar bullies a man. What close control, by the way, is but absolutely nuts. But then here, you've got to be aggressive. That's the thing that I found to be really kind of paramount in this formation.
Yeah.
You can't sit back. So here,
you can snuff it out.
Acuna's basically in the attack, isn't he? Let's face it, for a CDM, he's there. He's not going to chase back. Essien's here, but he's got 1, 2, 3, 4 players. So I know that I need to get to the ball quick, and I need to do some damage. And there, I kind of you're trying to cut passing lanes and just make it difficult for him to get past you. Ramos is amazing there, by the way.
Yeah.
Can't recommend him enough if you've got a lot of fodder and you're wanting a new centre back. So this is the attack where we go 1-0 up. As you can see, it's still a really good formation attacking wise because of these men.
Yeah.
I can't stress it enough, guys. Wide men like myself, they just do something that you can't do in the 4-1-2-1-2 without committing your fullback. This formation crushes people that play narrow, that play any narrow formation at all, and that's why I find it to be so effective, because Division 1 is absolutely full of them. You can't get away from narrow. It's good defending from me there. You've got to track your runners. I find that with this formation as well, your fullbacks and your centre backs, I wouldn't say they overlap, but they're a bit more interchangeable. Like they'll cover each other a lot more. And then here, look at that. Look how fast that 10 seconds ago I'm here.
Yeah.
It gets up the pitch really quickly with you don't have to do too many passes. So here, Felix is there. 4-1-2-1-2, no one's going to be there.
No, yeah, it's nice having that outlet. Definitely. That's one thing I miss when I play 4-3-1-2.
So it's easy. Pass. Hazard's already running in behind. I already know. It's a pass that you do quite a lot this year. It's a bit of skills, granted. But then, there you go. The overlapping run. The finish.
Yeah, easy.
It's that easy, honestly. But I feel like Jamie Carragher. As you can see, the reason why this man is so wide... See, right here, Gary. The reason why this man is so wide is because of Ousmane, and it's just AI defending.
Yeah, they have to respect the run from the outside.
Look, there, he's not moving at all. He's not covered. He's only got his 2 centre backs covering the attack. which is just perfect, Rob.
Yeah.
And we'll skip through because I don't want to keep the little viewers for too long. Oh, I missed a goal. It was right on the stroke of half time, I do recall now. This was, by the way, like 2.3, 2.4 skill rating.
Yeah.
So it's not some absolute goofy goober I'm playing against. He is a decent-ish player. He's got decent. You can see he's got Ronaldo and Lever and all. Vieira. That Vieira was an absolute bastard to play against.
Yeah.
They're not great defending, but Ramos managed to get across really quickly. And that's another thing that I love. Once again, you can see that it's the strength of this formation.
Yeah.
Davies.
You've got the wide guy straight away.
Ousmane. He passes straight out to Dembele. I've got the option there. Hazard is really good for that. Granted, he gets tackled, but I think if I'd run a different way for the first touch, I would have got away, and Ousmane would be in for a decent pass down the line, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But Paredes, you've got to be patient always with fullbacks. And here you can see you always want to have the last attack in a half, always.
Yeah, definitely.
Look at that.
It's a great through ball.
It's a great finish as well. The thing that I like about it is it never allows their defence to be compact because of these runners.
They have to stay outside, yeah.
And it just leaves an awkward 2v2 or pretty much in almost every attack. And we've got players that have got a high attacking positioning. They're going to make good runs. As you can see here, he's committed to trying to tackle me with Lacroix. He's not going to be able to spin back if I do beat him with Neymar or if I do get back with Hazard. There you can see he's trying to block the pass, but he's already he's missed it. If he'd not committed, Lacroix's maybe here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he has done because he had no choice but to try and stop Neymar. It's a brilliant formation. And we'll show another attack here. Davies gives you a bit... I wouldn't recommend it, but it does give you a bit of freedom to go forward with your fullbacks because if you look as... So here's Davies. You'll notice that on the radar...
Mm-hmm.
You've got your player there. That's my centre-back. There's my centre-back. There's my right-back. They do revert into somewhat of a back three. As you can see there, Davies is tracking back quickly. They get back into position. It's really good for that. I think some formations this year, they can like get stuck in a positional play, if you know what I mean. Well, here, this is the importance of the overlapping centre mid. Great goal.
That's lovely, yeah. Acuna.
Really, really goal. Acuna's brilliant for it. And we'll just break it down again quickly. We've got Essien, great interception from him with cut passing lanes. Little 1-2, gets him beyond his centre mid. And then, it's just, I can't stress it, Robbie. This exploits AI defending.
Yeah.
Which is a wonderful thing to say because I feel like we've been against it all
Definitely,
year.
Yeah.
So, here. Obviously, Acuna's making a run. So, he's kind of got to, he should probably try and block this run, but then he leaves that open. But once again,
he's always got eyes on, yeah.
And then he's thinking about Neymar because you've got this man, this man, this man, and this man, and you've got this man on the ball. 4-1-2-1-2 doesn't. God, it's like a Jackson Pollock. 4-1-2-1-2 doesn't give this that many. That many attacking options. And honestly, I believe he does score a goal. You tell you what, we'll give him some credit. I definitely could have defended this better. I remember it at the time. I kind of just get sucked off on...
Sorry?
Sorry, I definitely don't do... That definitely doesn't happen at all. It's like Lee Dixon, don't I? So you can see, I'm trying to be aggressive, but I shouldn't have swapped to Paredes there.
Yeah.
I should have stayed with my centre-backs and kind of just allowed my CDMs to do the work for me. There, I get sold, and it's just generally bad defending. That's the thing. You can have the greatest custom tactics in the world, but
you can always get undone. So
here, I've committed to trying to challenge him. He croquettes me, does me, and then there, I'm thinking he's going to try and through ball it there.
Yeah,
but he doesn't. He just A passes it, and it's one of those things. If he does the other thing, I'd be like, oh, I should have done. You know what I mean? You can't win it, type of thing.
Yeah.
Where were we? he gave me a good game, this guy. But honestly, I think if I'd not been playing this formation, if I'd been playing the 4-2-2, I would have been too open defensively.
Yeah.
There, he's undoing me a bit. But as you can see, your centre defensive mid, even though he is on get forward, he does get back. You know, naturally, if you're getting coshed a bit, your CDMs do just drop back due to them being CDMs, despite whatever tactics you put on them. And here, I'm defending a bit better. I'm defending much better, in fact. I'm covering all the passes with SC, and I'm letting this AI do the work. And then, once again, he's committed to Ousmane having to defend that. I mean, I know he gets the ball, but it's all about, this formation is all about those wide men giving somebody something to think about.
Yeah,
because
definitely.
Would you say any other formation does that, do you think, Rob?
Not what I've used, at least.
No. Here's one, I came up with earlier. Oh, that's a good attack there, but that's another thing. Do you get this with the 4-2-2? This is the 4-2-2 is the one that I compare it to, by the way, because it's what most people are running at the minute. 4-3-2. But João Felix is away. This man's come way too far up, and the centre. Yeah, that's his centre back. That's his centre back. They're not gonna get out wide enough, quick enough.
No.
Because here, he's got Theo Hernandez, who is a very fast boy. But as you can see, I'm already. That first touch is great. I probably should have dragged back there or something different. Yeah. I'm not entirely sure what I should have done. I can't remember what this goal's like. It might just be a moment of brilliance from Hazard.
Finesse,
yeah, it's a bit of strength. Yeah. That's not the formation. That's Hazard being the absolute best player in the game.
Yeah.
You've got look at once again. We've got these annotations. You can see there's just runners all the time. That's the thing I can just talk about all the time. There's runners.
Yeah, there's always going to be a mismatch, isn't there? They're going to stay wide. Once you get your deep man running through as well, they're just not going to be able to deal with it.
I think it's the best formation on FIFA. Yeah. At the minute, definitely.
I might have to give it a go.
I'd definitely give it a go, especially if you're finding your creativity in narrow, like
somewhat lacking.
Stopping maybe a bit or lacking. You're doing the same thing too often. Give this formation a go. Having the wide options really does change how you play, because you get a lot more opportunities for sweaty goals.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, but you do. If you've got any questions, please let us know in the comments. I've used this formation for about a week now, and I've come to really, really enjoy it. So much so that I'm building my team in this formation, which does say a lot, even though I am Ken bitching Casemiro at the minute. Let us know what you thought of this analysis video, if you've got this far. If you want us to analyse your gameplay, maybe we could do it.
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
Fun.
Yeah.
And leave a like, drop a sub. We'll see you next time.
See you later.